This is such a precious time of year where our attention naturally lets go of the focus on work towards spending time with family and friends, reviewing our life, our year, and celebrating what truly is. And of course, this is happening amidst the backdrop of some significant festivals within the great world's traditions, such as Hanukkah, Christmas, solstice, which is either winter or summer, depending on whether you live in the northern or the southern hemisphere. And also even some Buddhists celebrate the birth, death, and enlightenment of the Buddha. But it's helpful to reflect on some of these themes in a deeper, more metaphysical way to help us to not get swallowed by the materialism of this time and to really stay close to what helps us to live more graceful, meaningful lives. A Course in Miracles says that the sign of Christmas is a star, a light shining in the darkness. See it not outside yourself, but shining in the heavens within, and accept it as a sign the time of Christ has come. Well, you don't have to believe in Jesus to really deepen into that invitation, because Christ is really our pristine, original, true nature, who we really are prior to our personality. It's an inner luminosity that Ramana Maharshi says shines as everything and yet nothing, that is light within, light without, and light everywhere, that the light of our being is inseparable from the transcendental being or God. And so there's an important invitation at this time of year, especially as our world of late seems to be so pervaded with dense ego consciousness, polarization, fear, hatred, and of course increasing uncertainty, to really become more intimate with the heavenly light of our true nature. There are so many ways that that can happen. If you find meditation helpful, then that would be a beautiful way to marinate in the light that is your Christ consciousness, your pristine, pure being this time. Prayer or mantra or even singing Christmas carols can help with that too. Or you might even like to get together with a friend. If you've been reading my book, and I hope you have, then there's really powerful inquiry practices that so want to be done with a friend and with some time around them so that you can illuminate obstacles to being who you really are and allow the truth of your essential luminous nature to come more fully to the foreground and bringing with it more humanity, more heart, more compassion, more kindness, more peace that is so needed, not only in our personal lives, but in the field, the collective field that we all play a part in. So my encouragement is to take some time for yourself in and amidst the festivities and the celebrations. And when you come into contact with that inner luminosity, which you will recognize as that felt sense of deep peace that has always been with you because it's part of you, I encourage you to accept it by saying yes and saying thank you. Yes to what is always here, even when things look dark. And thank you for the blessings of life that we have, even for the challenges that we might have been grappling with this year that are evolving us in some important way, seasoning our soul, making us deeper and more noble human beings. So I want to thank you personally for listening to this message and for the spiritual practices that you engage. And I'm so happy to be able to share what I share with you, and very excited to be bringing so much more to you in 2019. Be on the lookout. There is going to be a whole new website. There is going to be a new online program very soon. There's going to be so many more offerings through Facebook I am practically exploding with gifts that I am so delighted to be bringing deeper and further into our world. And I hope it serves you to let your gifts, your goodness come further and deeper into our world that could really do with that. So my deepest love and blessings to you and your family at Christmas, Hanukkah, solstice, New Year. And I also just know that you join me in prayers for peace for our world.